Plaza Vieja Lodge and check it off your list.
At Alta, we prioritize safety and creating an environment where employees can thrive and feel that they're being heard.
From the minute we hire an employee, the growth is endless, and that is something that we really strive for.
Alta gives me all the resources to be successful, and they allowed me to create a career path as a diesel technician unlike anywhere else.
Alta is just a fantastic place to work. We truly believe in our team, and it's one team atmosphere.
Have you ever felt your heart pounding while feeling the power of a tarpon in the Florida Keys? Or experienced the changing colors of a mahi while you bring it on board? Whether it's in the Bahamas, the Florida Keys, Guatemala, or the Florida Everglades, Murphy's Law Sport Fishing has the ability to guide you to the fish of a lifetime. To book your trip today, call 305-878-0455 or go to murphyslawsportfishing.com.
Today's Power Pole tip of the week is about the Power Pole Pro Series. Now, guys, if you have a technical poling skiff, this is the shallow water anchor that you're going to want to look for. The reason why is because it's carbon fiber. Your weight is everything. Now, the Pro Series comes in a 4-foot, 6-foot, supported it to give it actually less weight as well. But make sure you understand that we have a very quiet pump that comes with it, so you still have that strong traditional hold when it comes to the bottom. Remember this about the Power Pole Pro Series is it's been specifically designed for technical poling skiffs and for fishing around spooky fish. So if you have any questions about any Power Poles, go to powerpole.com, and that's today's Power Pole tip of the week.
You know, Power Pole makes a shallow water anchor for all different sized boats. So don't think that your boat should be exempt. You should have one because it certainly allows you to control what your boat does. You know what? I love this apparel.
Starbright? Starbright's just put some really good things together, right? Thank you. You look good too.
It looks nice.
All right. If we're catching mahi in the Northwest region with Captain Jeff Hageman, we're covering some ground and looking for anything that holds baits. Hello, Jeff.
How you doing? Dolphin can be found throughout my region. You're going to have to make a run to get them, though. Most are caught in the summer months. 90-plus feet now is where you're going to find most of our schoolies. Keep a lookout for weed lines, birds, bait, float and flotsam, what everybody's been talking about so far during the show. Like I said, most fish less than 100 feet of water are going to be those smaller chickens. To find those bigger ones, you're going to have to get out a little deeper and get out to the shelf, and that's where you're going to find those big ones. Trolling pink and white, blue and white, green and yellow, soft heads or jet heads work really good with or without value. While fishing offshore, I like to keep a light little spinner rigged with a 1/4 ounce bucktail just in case those schoolies swim up behind the boat. Nasty Charters out of St. Pete reports the red snapper bite's been really good right now. Some great red snapper in 160 to 180 over hard bottom ledges and any kind of bait stacks. 8 ounces of lead, 5/0 trocar circle hook, 60 to 80 pound fluorocarbon leader, and live bait's also been working good, as well as squid and sardines. And those butterfly jigs are still catching them as well. And I got a photo here from Captain Ron of a nice ARS.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. What else you got for us this week, Bob?
Moving on inshore, Captain James Kerr out of Christopher River says the redfish bite's been really good this past week. Early morning tides. The vegetarians are starting to spool up and showing with the warmer water temps. Pay attention to those mullet schools. They're moving throughout them right now. Best bet finding quality reds right now is looking for those schools of mullet. Shrimp has been his go-to this week, along with spoons. The reds have been averaging anywhere from 20 to 27 inches. Staying with the redfish, but moving down to St. Pete, Captain Jim Pollard, a Big Daddy Sport Fishing, reported redfish bite in his area right now. Oyster bars, mangrove edges with moving water has been his big ticket right now. The big tides in the afternoon, full moon this week, or new moon this week, excuse me. Captain Jim's using a 3 to 4 foot, 25 pound fluorocarbon leader, 2/0 to 3/0 trocar circle hook, and he's using a combination of live pilchards at Spanish sardines and pinfish when he's finding those schools that want to eat. And right now, I got a photo of a nice redfish from Captain James Kerr.
Nice.
Sure.
Nice. What else you got for me this week, Bob?
Moving up the coast, Captain Jimmy Huddleston, also redfish bite right now. St. Joseph Sound, Lower Tides, Gold Spoons, has been working those mullet schools just like James Kerr up in Crystal River. As soon as the tide gets higher, he's fishing those mangrove edges, cut pinfish, cut thread fins, and he's looking for those mangrove shorelines that are holding those populations of mullet to find those bigger redfish. A little bit heavier gear to get those bruiser reds out from underneath those mangroves on those flood tides. And my last species this week is snook. And right now, they're getting ready to do their spawn, so they're probably going to do it on this moon. So head to the beaches and passes, best on that outgoing tide, large greenbacks free-lined, and those deeper swash channels and spoil islands and beaches are holding. I've got a photo of Morgan with his second snook he ever caught. He caught his first one with me, the cast before that, and then he caught that beautiful fish with me, the cast after.
You're such a good guy. You know what? I hear the wind blowing. You out fishing, Papa?
No, I'm outside, though. The storms just came in. We got those afternoon thunderstorms every day this week.
All right. Well, I didn't know whether you were going to give us a little treat with a little line screaming off a drag, but maybe that'll be next week. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Discover Crystal River hotspots. My man Jeff says inshore snook are on the beaches and in the passage use sardines or pinfish free line under that cork. And then offshore, mangrove snappers on the high relief structure in the lower half of his region. 25.
Change in any floating structure. Hail Mary is what we need to hook up to these beauties. But stay hooked to find out what's on deck for next week, and we'll be right back.
What do you got?
Your time in the water is precious. You return season after season to make unforgettable memories, fight a few fish, reconnect with friends, and recenter yourself. If you count on having this time, you need an outboard you can count on to power it. That's why boaters stay with Yamaha for the long run, for life. They know reliability starts here.
Get ready to cast off into the world of adventure with our exclusive line of fishing shirts and hats, inspired by your favorite fishing shows. Designed for the dedicated angler in you, our high-performance gear is guaranteed to keep you cool and comfortable. Join the ranks of your favorite fishing pros and reel in the excitement. Be an insider, fish like a pro, dress like a legend. Shop your favorite brands of Sportsman's Adventures, Florida and Texas Insider Fishing Reports today at store.rmmedia.com.
Oh my! Next week we are talking mangrove.
Snappers.
Okay, so make sure to tune in to see Rick and hear Rick say snappa. But before you hit the water, let's dive on into Seize the Social. Your best Florida fishing moments from the Gulf and Glades to the Atlantic. So let's check it out.
Let's seize it. See it.
Okay, what do we got? Yeah, we got a
little man on the wire. Whoa.
Whoa, come on,
dude, bro.
Are you kidding me? Was that Ridge?
No.
Home movie.
Hold on.
Dang.
He's Ridge's size, but that's not Ridge. Listen, that dude was probably 8 years old, man. Why aren't he doing it perfect? Nice little double wrap.
Hey, it was taught by someone really
Hang
good, that's
on.
for sure.
Yeah.
He's doing it right. All right, remember, if you saw a fishing reel you'd like to share and be featured on Seize the Social, just scan the QR code and drop them in our DMs. But thanks for joining us on our Mahi trip. That was so fun. Go out and catch them.
Gotta love a Mahi.
Get those binos, find the weeds, and we'll see you next week right here.
Night, guys.
Adios.
We'll see you.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Rays and Magic.
We welcome you to Kansas City. A beautiful day for baseball. We are positioned at Kauffman Stadium. The wrap-up game, Rays have taken the first two games of this series. They have a sweep on their minds. Well, I get everyone with Doug Wechter, Dwayne Stats. Great to have you aboard. Ryan Bass joins us throughout the afternoon as well. Rays 10 games over 500. Offense a big part of that, and a big part of the Rays offense, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, my goodness, you're probably talking about the most consistent bat in the hottest lineup that is in Major League Baseball at this point in time. Jonathan Aranda going out there 1 for 4 yesterday, extends the hit streak to now 10 games. Over those 10 games, check these numbers out. .410 on the average. Of course, he is outstanding. With runners in scoring position, been that way all season long. And the consistency, Dwayne, that's what's setting him apart. The average has never dropped below 297 all year. So he goes out there consistently putting the ball in play and doing really good things. You talk about doing really good things, well, then you have to talk about Bobby Witt Jr. Over on the Kansas City side, the face of the franchise, definition of a five-tool player, already a Gold Glove caliber player. The power and the speed offensively, though, that's what you got to point out. Leads the league. He's got 10 home runs, 40 RBI, and of course he can steal bases with all that speed. 21 stolen bases on 28 attempts. This guy is the real deal. The good news is the Rays have held him to just one hit so far in the series.
And on the mound for the Rays, Shane Bob.
Where you can't watch every game, you can still catch every play on your radio home for Rays Baseball. 95.3 WTAE AM 620 and the iHeartRadio app. Tampa Bay Sports Radio.
This summer, City is bringing the vacation to home. Like your tickets to the Blockbuster movie. VIP seating at your favorite spot. Mornings that start with room service. And a front row seat to all the fireworks. It's all happening right now at City's 4th of July sale. With up to 20% off, plus 60 months special financing. City Furniture, designed for love.
Every day, 44 people in the U.S. die from a drug overdose, but they don't have to. Under Florida's Good Samaritan Act, you cannot be charged for calling 911 to get help for someone who has overdosed. There is help. Recovery is possible. Visit cfbhn.org for more information.
You know that feeling when you step out onto a trail and you have no idea what's around the next bend?
Bye, buddy.
That's my favorite part.
Woo! Unbelievable.
I've hiked a lot of trails, met a lot of amazing people, and learned one thing. That's that adventure isn't just about the miles, it's about the moments.
Cut that, please.
Don't cut that. Turns out, are we there yet is the wrong question. The real question is, how did we get here?
What is there to say? This is breathtaking.
Catch it all on Epic Trails.
I'm always searching for the next incredible place to paddle. Every destination has a story shaped by water, adventure,
Rays Baseball is brought to you by Orlando Health, the official healthcare partner of the Tampa Bay Rays. By Rooms to Go, get 55 months interest-free financing during Hot Buys. And by your local Honda dealer. This afternoon in the great Midwest in Kansas City, the Rays wrap up this three-game series, coming in off a 5-1 victory Tuesday and a 3-0 shutout win last night. Rays and the Royals square off coming up next.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering, like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Get $7,600 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your local Chevy dealer.
From fields across America, from farmers we trust, picked by hand, the tastiest, most beautiful peaches, handled with love and care every step of the way, delivered daily and in season right now, only at Publix.
We have another gorgeous day in Kansas City as the Rays and the Royals meet for the third time in this series and the sixth and final time in the season series between these two clubs. Temperature standing at 90 degrees, wind 7 miles per hour, going out toward left center at the moment. All in all, a gorgeous day for baseball. Rays looking for a season series split after losing 3 to Kansas City. In Tampa at Steinbrenner Field, when the Rays scored only 3 runs in that entire series. The Rays have taken the first 2 games of this one